Welcome to the lesson on quality audits. Upon completion of this lesson, learners will be able to identify the various types of quality audits. Learners will also be able to discuss audit procedures and propose recommendations related to reporting and follow-up. In order to provide good quality services and products, companies must conduct quality audits to ensure that their processes are running smoothly. Quality audits can be conducted by different personnel for different reasons. Quality audits are a great method for ensuring that quality policies are understood and implemented appropriately. Organizations are subject to quality audits and utilize the feedback obtained from these audits to improve their existing operations. Audits are usually conducted on a predefined schedule as needed to ensure the reliability of the production processes. But at the very least, they must be performed annually. In the planning stages, a good traceability program that allows tracking of processes or products can also be used to review the audit procedures. Auditors are not always required to be knowledgeable about the entire process under investigation and are not responsible for system performance. However, they should be able to document failures and propose solutions to problems that have been found. Their reports should include data collected by examining production records, interviewing workers as well as supervisors, and directly observing the process. All problems identified during the data collection process should be disclosed in the report, even if they were later resolved. In addition, the most useful audits, from a company's point of view, report not only the problems found, but the good practices observed as well. Let us now discuss the types of quality audits. Audits can either be conducted internally by the organization as a self-evaluation or by external entities. The various types of audits include internal audits, external audits, third-party audits, system audits, process audits, and product audits. We will discuss each type of audit in further detail in the upcoming slides. An internal audit, also known as a first-party audit, is conducted by the organization to evaluate the performance of its own system. To maintain objectivity, internal audits must be performed by qualified personnel, independent of the functions or the departments being audited. Internal audits measure performance, strengths, and weaknesses against established procedures. A second-party audit, also known as an external audit, is a quality assessment tool where customers or organizations evaluate their suppliers, vendors, or contractors. These audits serve as a means to verify that business partners are meeting specific quality requirements and fulfilling their contractual obligations. By conducting these external assessments, organizations can effectively evaluate process controls, identify potential risks, and ensure that their partners maintain the required quality standards. These audits play a vital role in strengthening business relationships by fostering transparency, trust, and open communication between organizations and their partners. Third-party audits represent an independent assessment conducted by external certification bodies or regulatory agencies that have no direct stake in the organization being audited. These evaluations are particularly valuable because they provide unbiased, objective assessments of an organization's quality management system and processes. The primary purpose of these audits is to verify compliance with established standards and often result in formal certification or compliance verification. Common examples include ISO certification processes and international standards verification, where organizations demonstrate their commitment to quality and regulatory compliance through rigorous external evaluation. A system audit examines the entire quality management system of an organization to ensure all components work together effectively to achieve quality objectives. During this assessment, auditors review multiple elements that form the foundation of the quality management system. These elements include the organization's quality policies, which guide overall quality direction, the organizational structure that defines roles and responsibilities, and the resource management systems that ensure proper allocation of personnel and materials. The audit also scrutinizes documentation systems to verify proper record keeping, evaluates communication channels, and examines performance monitoring mechanisms to confirm that quality metrics are being tracked and analyzed appropriately. A process audit specifically examines individual workflows, manufacturing processes, or service delivery procedures to ensure they are being followed correctly and operating efficiently. This type of audit explores areas including process documentation to verify proper procedures are documented and current, workflow efficiency to identify bottlenecks or unnecessary steps, and control measures to ensure quality standards are maintained throughout the process. The audit also evaluates resource utilization to confirm the optimal use of materials and equipment, analyzes performance metrics to measure process effectiveness, and assesses training effectiveness to ensure staff are properly equipped to perform their roles. Product audits involve rigorous evaluation of finished goods and services through multiple inspection stages. Physical examination checks for visible defects, while performance testing validates functional requirements and specifications. The audit process incorporates compliance checks against industry standards, thorough documentation reviews of production records, and detailed analysis of any defects found. Quality measurements using calibrated instruments ensure precise validation of product characteristics. The procedures involved in quality audits provide the personnel who perform them with ways to prepare, implement, and record the audit reports in compliance with the standards and processes established by federal, state, and local governments. The 9 steps involved in the quality audit procedure are listed here. The process begins by identifying the department requiring an audit, followed by making essential preparations such as developing a quality audit checklist and reviewing relevant procedures and standards. During the audit, auditors must familiarize themselves with procedures and carefully document their observations. After completing the initial assessment, they prepare audit reports documenting their findings. The next phase involves identifying and implementing solutions to any problems discovered during the audit. The audit report is then updated to include these resolutions. If needed, follow-up evaluations are conducted to ensure proper implementation of solutions. Finally, once all steps have been successfully completed and verified, the audit can be formally closed. Once corrective or preventive actions have been taken to fix the problems found during the audit, the auditors must follow up with a verification audit and record the results for further analysis. The purpose of a follow-up audit is to verify that the actions were implemented and successful in addressing the intended problems. If both conditions are validated by the audit, then the auditors may issue a close-out report. If for some reason the actions proved unsuccessful, or if other areas for improvement are identified in the process, the quality manager must then develop a new action plan and make new recommendations for the process. An action plan provides written guidelines for a particular process for the relevant employees. Quality action plans are usually written by the supervisor in collaboration with the quality management officers. Such plans address areas for improvement in terms of quality and should be submitted for review to the higher-ranked quality manager prior to implementation. A quality action plan should include a timeline, specific objectives, and contact information for all personnel involved in the department and implementation of the plan. Successful implementation requires that all levels of employees be aware of the plan and its advantages. The plan can also be used to monitor the progress of the organization in terms of quality. Upon completion of the audit, the auditor must discuss the findings and recommendations with the appropriate manager. To ensure the implementation of a recommendation, the quality auditor must convince the company of its value by comparing the costs and benefits of the process improvement. This will only occur if the auditor is committed to the audit process and is confident in its potential for addressing the root cause of identified quality problems. In summary, quality audits ensure that quality policies are understood and implemented appropriately. There are various types of quality audits, including internal, second-party, third-party, system process, and product audits. It is important to document quality audit results so that auditors may follow up and an action plan may be established if needed. Thank you.